Howdy folks, Foster Kinn here. So in this video, I'm going to tell about the time I was in Indiana at a place called Cataract Falls, and it was got a little nervous, I got to tell you. So I'd been traveling west on Interstate 70, going home. It had been raining, a little bit, a lot, whatever. And it was late afternoon. And for some reason I got hungry, which I generally don't, and stopped and got a room. And it was a little earlier than I usually do that. So I pulled over in Cloverdale, got a room, went to get something to eat from the gas station, brought it back, ate it, and then I had about an hour of sunlight left. So I figured, well, I'll just check Google Maps, see what's around here. So I did, and it turned out that fewer than 10 miles away was a place called Cataract Falls. There was Lower Cataract Falls and Upper Cataract Falls. So I figured, what the heck, I'll go. I like waterfalls. So I got on the bike, and I'm pretty sure, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure I went to Lower Cataract Falls. And on the way down there was a downhill sloped curve, okay? And it wasn't super like that, it was just like that. But it was covered with leaves. And I'm not talking about just one layer of leaves. I'm talking about layers and layers and layers and layers of leaves. And the trees were all over. It had been in shade all day, and plus it had been raining, and those leaves are wet. So I'm like, whoa, that's, whoa. So I go down a little bit, and sure enough, my back wheel slides a little bit. And I'm like, oh. And I went down a little more, and it slid a little more. And I'm going, wow. And I get down to a little parking area, and I'm thinking, man, going back up, I'm going to have to be really careful. Now, it's dusk, okay? And I wanted to go get a nice photo of the falls. So I went over, and there's a rail fence there with a sign on it that says, do not climb on fence. Now, I don't want to be a criminal, but I am a writer, and I know my prepositions. So instead of climbing on the fence to get close to the waterfall, I climbed over the fence. Now I'm below the actual waterfalls, and it is really neat there. It was so cool. Nobody else around. I got this photo. I'm going to throw it up in a bit. And it's just, this photo is sort of like this primeval world. I keep expecting a Tyrannosaurus Rex to come roaring out of the mist or something. Anyway, I'll go back, climb over the fence, get back on my bike, and now I'm going up that hill that's covered with layers and layers and layers and layers of leaves, wet leaves. And sure enough, I get up about 5 or 6 feet, and I slide back about 6-8 inches. Now, that's a little anxiety ridden. Go up another 5 feet, same thing. Another 5 feet, slide back, same thing. So I angled the bike, turned it off, left it in gear, put the kickstand down, and I went in front, and I scooted away the leaves with my boot for about a 1.5 foot wide path that's just wet asphalt. Now, believe me, wet leaves are more slippery than wet asphalt. Well, anyway, I get up to where the curve is, got to get back down to my bike. This thing's about 50, 75 yards long. Rode up there, because it was dark. I couldn't see anything. And then, with the light on, I was able to do the rest of it and get out. And I got out with my life. Yes, it was a brilliant solution. Okay, maybe it wasn't brilliant, but it did work. Okay, that's it. I hope you liked my little story about Indiana and Cataract Falls and layers and layers and layers of wet leaves. My website, fosterkinn.com. My books on Amazon, Freedom's Rush. You'll love them. So many anecdotes in there. Great. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And but most importantly, remember, ride big, ride long, and ride free.